I think that they are worth it. Well,
10 o'clock, feeding for the guap.
Hey YouTube, it's your friendly neighborhood natural Lex, or you may know me as Chocolex on YouTube, and I'm back with another natural hair video for you guys today. In today's video, this is going to be a knotless braids update slash chit chat type thing about knotless braids or whatever. And seeing as though I did my own braids a few weeks ago, I feel like I owe you guys some type of update just so y'all know what the heck going on. You feel me? Okay, so that's why I'm here. I wrote some notes down so that I make sure that I cover everything, and we're gonna go ahead and get into this video. For those of you who don't know, which I'm assuming we all know, but the difference between regular box braids and knotless box braids is that the knotless braids do not have the knot at, you know, the top of the braid or the beginning of the braid, whatever. So the technique of knotless braids is basically you are adding in strands of hair to blend with your own hair, and it makes the braid look seamless, and it makes it look like it's just coming out of your head. So they are pretty cool looking if they are done correctly. I'll be completely honest with y'all. First time I seen knotless box braids, I was like, no, they're ugly. Like, couldn't be me. What's the point? Why are so many people getting this? Like, no. But then I kept seeing people wear them. A lot of girls was getting them, and I was like, maybe I want to try this, you know what I'm saying? So I did. I did these myself, yes, and I do have a video up on my channel of that in case y'all want to go check that out. I'll put a card right here. I'll put it in the description box below. I'll put it at the end of the video. Just make sure you go and watch it. Originally, I did my braids on September the 5th. Right now, today is, well, it's past midnight, so technically it's already September the 25th. So I've had my braids in for almost 3 weeks. 2 weeks after September the 5th, on the 19th, was that the 19th? No, something is not right. Oh wait, yes it was. 2 weeks after the 5th, on the 19th, I redid them. That was just last week. So we're almost a week later, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, my braids, they are pretty raggedy, okay? They are pretty raggedy. But you know, I wasn't really sweating it too much because for one, I did them myself, and for two, I can redo them at any time. As a matter of fact, I'll probably be taking these out this weekend so that I can redo them again. Well, really, I kind of just, really, I want to wash my hair because my scalp is terrible right now, and I will, you know, revisit these in a couple days after I thoroughly wash my dirty scalp. Everybody always asks, how long do they last? Are they worth it? I personally feel like knotless box braids don't last as long as regular box braids, but it kind of depends on the definition of lasting. So like, if you're talking about lasting as in physical appearance, like do they still look good? Absolutely not. They don't look fresh. Or I'd say this, if I had regular box braids the same amount of time as I've had these in, they would not look the way that these look. I feel like they would look a lot fresher and a lot newer. That's just my opinion. I don't really know. I haven't gotten regular box braids in years, but that's just my opinion. Y'all might feel, you know, a different type of way or whatever, but that's just what I feel. So that pertains to, you know, the physical appearance. As far as, you know, whether or not you can keep them in your head for the same amount of time, I feel like you can. Like, there is literally nothing wrong with the braids in my head aside from the fact that my scalp is a hot mess and they look old. That is the reason why I have this headband over my head, because my roots, they just look a hot mess. Like you can see the hair sticking out, it looks like frizzy. It is so important to have a good gel, pomade, something that is not water-based to slick down your roots when you are doing the knotless box braids. Because basically when you get knotless box braids, your roots are exposed. So like with regular box braids, you know, most of your root is, you know, within that braid. But with this, everything is out, honey. You know what I'm saying? It's all out. I will go ahead and show y'all just so y'all can see. Mind you, I just redid these last week and they were originally done 2 weeks before that. But as y'all can see, oh, disclaimer, yes, I have product buildup. Yeah, we are pretty old, pretty nasty looking. Y'all see this back here? This is sticking out. Let me go ahead and put this back on because I just humbled myself so quickly. Because I've been working out, some days I've been doing 2 a days. The sweat and all that has really been affecting my hair a lot, which even if I didn't have braids in, when I work out, that affects my hair. Like my hair doesn't last as long when I'm working out regularly, and it gets frizzy a lot quicker. So that is one thing to consider if you are going to get these done. One thing about the Shine and Jam that I use, so in my tutorial, I used the Shine and Jam. It was the Magic Fingers Shine and Jam, and I honestly should have said this in the video. I don't know why I didn't say it. I guess because I had so much information to get out in that video when I was doing the voiceover that I didn't even consider this. But I really kind of didn't like that Shine and Jam a little too much because flakage, and it didn't keep my hair slick for long. So like that Saturday when I did my hair, I didn't work out that day, but by, you know, a couple hours later, I felt like my roots were kind of starting to, you know, go back to their regular, schmegular scheduled program, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't really too fond of that, but I was just like, you know, whatever. I didn't pay anybody to do this style. I did it on my own. So like if I need to redo it, you know, it's nothing, I can do it. So I didn't really think too much of it, but I'm planning on putting these back in. I'm going to have to reevaluate that gel situation because the Shine and Jam did not work out for you, girl. I do have seborrheic dermatitis, so I have scalp issues on top of product buildup. So like my scalp gets pretty icky on its own. But the flakes, I noticed there was a difference in the look of the flakes. But I feel like with having that jam sitting on top of your scalp is kind of like not the best thing, you know what I'm saying? If you do have scalp issues, which, you know, with knotless box braids, you really don't have a option because you don't have an option because you gotta have something to slick down that hair. You know, it kind of just makes the braiding process easier. I don't know what I'm going to do for the next time that I do these, which is going to be tomorrow because I'm gonna re-braid my hair. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I don't think that I need to use the Shine and Jam again because it just did not work out for you, girl. That's not to say that it will not work out for you guys, but when you are choosing, you know, a jam or pomade, whatever, you just want to keep that in mind that this is gonna be like on your scalp. So like if you have issues, you know, scalp issues in that area, whatever, you wanna consider that. And then with me, because I work out, it's like sweat plus jam plus seborrheic dermatitis. It gets crazy and it gets flaky, you hear me? Last thing I wanna mention is tying around a satin scarf, satin headband, silk, something like this, just around this area. I think that will help a lot to keep everything, you know, just flat, smooth down. I didn't do that, but I was talking to, who told me that? I think it was Wit. really Winnie J. I'm pretty sure she said she had to, when she had knotless braids, she had to keep hers tied down. I think she's gonna watch this video because Whitney normally does watch my videos. Whitney, if that was you, let me know if that was you who told me that. Cause that's where I got that idea from, or that suggestion to tie down, you know, the perimeter or whatever. So I would suggest doing that, you know what I'm saying? If you are getting your knotless box braids. But basically, most of the people that I've talked to who have had the knotless box braids, they always say that they don't last that long and that they, you know, start looking, you know, a little bit messy kind of quickly. I'm kind of glad that I learned how to do these myself, because if I paid somebody else to do it and it didn't last long, I may or may not have an issue with that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, as far as whether or not they are worth it, I personally like the knotless box braids regardless of them getting old quickly. You know, when I'm getting a protective style, that's what I'm getting it for, to protect my hair. So, you know, as long as my hair is protected, kind of like, you know, whatever. But at the same time, I did them myself, so it's not like I was like wasting money. But 3 weeks, I'd say that's pretty much the shortest time I've ever had a protective style in. I think that they are worth it. Well, depends on how much you pay. Your girl only had to pay for the hair and the jam, so would I do them again on myself? Yes, I actually am going to do so this weekend. I think that they're worth it. I think they're cute. I honestly did not like them at first because I was like, why are they so spaced out? It's so boxy, like you can just see people's scalp. But they grew on me, you know what I'm saying? It took me a while to come around, like most things, but I think they're cute, so I think they're cute. That's all that I have for you guys today in this video. Y'all let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them below. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And follow your girl on Instagram at BuyMeLexus. And I'll see y'all in my next video.
They just wanna get closer to me, getting colder to me. You ain't no one to me. They won't fuck me over, my team way too kosher, and we too sober to leave at 10 o'clock, feeding for the